For me, though, that's a tough one because I saw my parents argue. And I didn't like what I saw when it ended. So I hated seeing my mom after those arguments.
Right.
Because I'm kind of sort of, I don't know if I was a mama's boy or anything like that, but I hated, for some reason, I hated seeing mom ups. Dad, for some reason, he walked away from the disagreements all right, but I saw mommy wear it. And I didn't like the way she seemed after their disagreements, the disappointment she had in her face. But I wanted to stop at the kind part. And that, love is not as this brutality that people kind of bring to it is really a tough piece of meat for me to digest. So I always have a problem with that approach, but it comes from a place of seeing my mom really, really struggle with, how she seemed, how she looked after those, right? So I hated seeing that, but I thought maybe, just maybe, I wanted to be a little more kind in my relationship. Right.
And not to say this is right and that is wrong, but knowing that even with our flaws, there's a love.
Right.
That when the dust settles,
right.
It's still there. And I think that some people today, when they have the arguments, they're already thinking like, I might have made a mistake with this one, as opposed to staying and seeing what love looks like at 34. But the love, it goes through different dimensions and it goes through different levels that says, wow, I didn't know that even when he's getting on my last nerve, and I ran out of nerves. I needed to borrow somebody else's nerves and I'm sure I got on your nerves, but it never stopped us from saying this is over.
I always wanted to be kind, even in disagreements.